Hello, welcome back. We are the Peer Navigators, now hosting a new podcast called Between the Stacks. If you didn't listen to the first one, then you don't know, but there's actually 4 hosts. Today, your 2 stars are going to be me, Mackenzie.
And me, Libby.
So, to tell you guys a little bit about ourselves before we get into the nitty-gritty of what we're talking about today, I am an animal science major. I know, has nothing to do with working at the library at all. Really random. But I have been a peer navigator this is going to be my 2nd year.
So I am an English and philosophy major. This is my 3rd semester as a peer navigator, so I'm coming up on a year and a half. So really exciting. Kenzie and I have been working together for 2 semesters.
Yeah.
3 semesters the whole time I've been here.
Yeah.
So very exciting. So for today's podcast episode, we're going to focus on careers within the library. We'll talk about specifically within Ellis. Believe it or not, Ellis offers a ton of different library jobs, not just about books or reading or research, but a lot of different opportunities for students and postgraduate students.
Yeah, and not to hype us up too much, but if you see a peer navigator position open up, I would apply.
Absolutely.
This is the best job. Like, listen, we're on a podcast right now talking to you.
We're getting paid for this, guys.
We're getting paid for this. Just yapping, okay? And trust me, that's like my specialty. So
Yes, the peer navigator job is so fun. I honestly have never, ever regretted applying for this job. I was so glad I got it, and I'm gonna be doing this until I graduate, so
yes.
long term.
Libby, tell us a little bit about how you got this job specifically.
Yes, so I applied for this job in December of my sophomore year. I was basically just looking for a job. Like, I needed a job. I wanted to expand my resume and find something that I was interested in that I could do at Mizzou to fill a little bit of my time. I ended up going onto Handshake. If you don't know about Handshake, it's a really great platform where you can search for jobs and send your resumes to employers and apply for jobs through Handshake, the Handshake itself. I think it's an app. I don't know if it's an app.
Yeah, it's definitely an app. You can look it up or download it on your phone if that's easier.
I think I use the website, but it's super user-friendly. You can sign into it as a Mizzou student and look specifically for Mizzou jobs, like jobs on campus, and then you can also look for jobs elsewhere. So it's super useful. I was searching for Mizzou jobs. I saw Peer Navigators, and I applied for it. The application process, super easy. I don't really remember what I did. I think I just sent in a resume.
Yeah, you send in a resume. And of course, Handshake is one of those apps too that you just put your resume in already. Mm-hmm. So it's easier to apply to jobs because they'll already include that.
Yeah, it was super, super simple. And then I interviewed, and then I got an email a few weeks later that I got the job.
Yeah.
It was super nice. So how did you get this job?
Actually, okay. Guys, not everybody's mean. No, I'm kidding. But
you can flex a little on this.
Okay, it was just special. So if there's actually any incoming freshmen maybe that it maybe looked at Mizzou and came across this podcast randomly, I don't know. Go to those career fairs and things before you come to Mizzou, because that is what I did. I was like that nerdy little kid. I saw the booth for the library and I was like, oh my gosh, yes, this is my spot. I love to read. I went up there and I met Kimberly, our boss, and then another one of the subject librarians, and we all just got to talking. I told them I love to read, and Kimberly asked me for my information, and then we got in contact. She asked me for my resume, and I did the interview and everything, and it was just a perfect scenario. So guys, get out there, make some connections. So we talked a little bit about the peer navigators. What we do is, just assist patrons with directions, research, technological issues. Not that advanced, guys, not that advanced. But we sit at the desk and wait for you guys to come up to us and ask us some questions. So if you see us out and about at the Peer Navigator desk, come stop by if you listen to the podcast.
Yes. And we also write monthly articles for the website. They're called News Hub posts. So if you go to the library, search up Peer Navigator News Hub, you can look at all the things we've written. They're super informative, can tell you about details about the library, research, events, stuff like that. And then we also do the social media occasionally. So if you ever see some beautiful faces on our Instagram, that's us, guys. If you ever laugh at an Instagram reel from the library, it might be us. It might be us.
It's probably us.
Yeah. So another one of the jobs that Ellis offers is shelving. The shelvers, they sort through books, periodicals, and newspapers, and they also help patrons with finding books in the library. If you've ever been on the 4th floor, which I don't know how many of you guys have, it's a great place, but there's a big section of shelving up on the 4th floor where there are shelving librarians, and they go through all the books and then help put them back on shelves. So if you're ever looking for a book, that's a good place to go.
Yeah, they're amazing. I mean, I don't think much about how the books get back on the shelves, so shout out to them because good for you guys. Okay,
yes.
Keeping us in check.
Yes.
There's also the circulation desk. This is probably the more well-known job in the Ellis Library because, I mean, everybody has to go to them at once. If you're checking anything out or if you have questions, you can also go to them. And if you ever need a stapler, a hole punch, or anything like that, they have it for you.
Yes.
So they do that, and then they guide people through library systems or any general inquiries that you may have that maybe the Peer Navigator desk can't help you with or something, or you're going there for what is most asked, whiteboard markers.
Absolutely. I get so many questions about that.
Me too. And that is completely okay. We will send you over there every time.
Yes, that's our job. Direct you to the right place. Another job that is offered in Ellis is our safety team, and we love our safety team. They are so helpful with like so many different types of problems. Not only do they monitor our entrances, they patrol the library, they also help with lost items. So if you've ever lost something in Ellis, the safety team probably helped out with that. They're trained to respond to emergencies, and then after midnight, they double as our circulation workers. So they are multi-talented. Amazing. We love the safety team. I cannot stress that enough. They're so friendly and so nice. So if you ever have any issues in Ellis, please reach out to the safety team. They will be willing to help.
Guys, I'm not kidding. I've lost my keys here twice. Like, just completely left them. One time, I'm pretty sure I left them on the 4th floor. And the other time, I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you where I left them. I do know both times I got an email from the safety team, though. And it's been this same guy. Like, I should know him by his first name. Because it's so embarrassing going up to the front desk and being like, hey, so I lost my car keys. And it actually has my wallet attached to it. So I really need that back. But they're super nice. They'll bring it up to you. You got to check it out. But it's great. They're awesome. So let's talk a little bit about maybe you're really interested in libraries or reading or just research in general. So something after school that you can actually do is become a research librarian. They have a master's in library science and some of them PhD in specialized subjects for different things around the library. So you'll notice on the home page, if you go down to our subjects or subject librarian tab, you can go and look at like agriculture or maybe women's studies and those specialized topics and actually get the librarian who is in charge of those topics.
Yes, these librarians are super helpful. You can also reach out to them through the library chat on our website. Yes. You can just send in a quick chat. Those are real people on the other end of the chat, so they respond super quickly. They ask what topics you're trying to research, and then they can help you schedule an appointment with a research librarian. Or sometimes if there is a research librarian there that could help you, they'll just ask, are you in the library? And they can just send someone out and you can meet with them right away.
Yeah, they talked a little bit about that last podcast too. So
Yes.
if you want to know a little bit more about that or laugh a little bit, go to the first podcast. Isabella and Annalise, hilarious.
Some other jobs that you might not know exist in the library are our acquisitions, cataloging, and technical services. So these are the people working behind the scenes to help our library run super smoothly. Their office is on the ground floor, and they work with anything from collecting new books to fixing old ones. They also do a lot of cataloging and everything in between. Their offices they're pretty big. We got to tour their offices last semester. It was such a cool experience. We got to talk to so many cool people who majored in so many different things. Like some of them like did not expect to do what they're doing now.
Yeah, exactly. I think one of them majored in like arts and science, was it? Or music. It was music.
I was gonna say it
was something that I just hadn't expected. It was music, I think, and I was like, oh, okay, so you can do whatever you want.
Yes,
but they are a godsend. Like, you know, we need them in our lives.
The library would not run without them.
Yeah, you guys might not know, but they're killing it down there. So some other different jobs in the library that might not be directly correlated with library tasks are special collections, which are usually grad students who help people access archives, including rare or older materials. There's the writing center, which I know I use all the time. You can assist students with various types of writing assignments, including brainstorming and editing processes. You must take English 2015 as training, though.
Another job in the library is our IT people. If you've ever had technology issues, if you've come to talk to the peer navigators, you know that we can help with some things, but we can't help with everything. So our IT guys are always really helpful. The Digital Media Lab also hires students. If you're interested in technology, it's a resource for multimedia creations. Or if
we're
you're
in here right now, guys.
Yes,
actively using. Yes,
the Digital Media Lab provides our podcasting equipment. It's super helpful. So if you're interested in any of that, computer science, digital media, definitely check that out. And then the Bookmark Cafe, if you want to be a barista, the Bookmark Cafe will hire you. We love the Bookmark Cafe.
It's great. We actually took a meeting down there as peer navigators, and then Kimberly, our boss, love her, she bought us all coffees.
Shout out.
Highlight.
That was great.
Highlight of my life. Makes my day every time. Go get you a coffee or maybe even a snack. They got Rice Krispie treats down there.
Interesting. Yes, I know I've tried their bagels, and they're pretty good. Also, guys, sometimes if you're there late at night, like when the cafe is closing, they'll sometimes give out some free leftovers. Okay. I know they'll sometimes do that with bagels. I don't know if they do it with anything else, but
I'm a foodie.
Life hack.
I'll never turn down some food.
Yes.
So if you need a study spot, apparently Bookmark Cafe is where to go at night.
Yeah.
Also, if you listen to the other podcast, you'll learn that Isabella loves their microwave.
Yes.
Highlight.
I did not know that about her, actually.
That's her fun fact. One little rabbit hole that we're gonna get down real quick because we're running out of time.
Yeah, talking about bagels, bread, and everything in between.
Sourdough. You know you love it. I know I love it.
If you don't know anything about sourdough, where have you been?
Yeah, go get you some sourdough starters so you can start right now making sourdough. It's amazing.
It's wonderful.
Cinnamon rolls. I have made cookies. I've made bread. I've made cinnamon bread and blueberry cheesecake bread. Oh my gosh, guys, you better stop.
Guys, I'm a little bit more basic. I'm still starting with the bread. I've made only one regular loaf, and it actually turned out pretty good. Okay, normally they say there's like a really bad learning curve, but
no, I was so proud of you.
I was it was pretty decent. But honestly, the best things that I make with it are like desserts, cookies, brownies. I made like some cinnamon bread.
Yeah.
Fire. It's so fun.
I
Guys,
love
if you are looking for a good roommate, find someone with a sourdough starter.
So
Because
true.
they'll always be baking for you.
Yes. Find someone that can cook, though, period.
Yes.
Let me tell you, I do not cook every day. I can't. But if I didn't have a roommate that couldn't cook, I think I'd just cry at night sometimes.
Yeah, real life hack. On the Mizzou roommate forums, it should be like, can you cook? Do you
Right.
have a sourdough starter? Because that's what I'm looking for.
Me too. I don't know that I could go without now that I have it.
Real. Yeah, it's like my child, honestly.
Same. I mean, it is kind of like a child, guys. Go do your
Yes.
research before you
Mhm.
start it, because you do have to feed it all the
Yes.
time.
Yeah.
And I am getting sick and tired of not having no flour in my house.
Yes.
Because it's eating it all.
I was going to say, I go through a thing of flour pretty frequently.
Yes, I just bought a 10-pound bag of flour.
That's crazy.
10 pounds.
Where do you even find a 10 bag?
It was at
10-pound
Walmart,
bag.
though.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. I was going to say, I just bought some bread flour for my sourdough bread, and
Mm-hmm.
that was pricey. I'm not
It
gonna
is
lie.
pricey. And I'm a broke college student.
Yeah.
Like, we can't be doing all this
Yeah.
all the time.
No.
Now I know why I don't have kids yet.
Yeah.
This is my kid.
We're saying this about sourdough starter. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in. This was Between the Stacks. I hope you guys come back and listen to Annalise and Isabella next time.
Yes. Yes, and we'll come back eventually as well.
Yes.
So, guys, this has been Libby,
And Mackenzie.
and thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to check our podcast next month.
Yes, have a fantabulous week or day.
And enjoy spring break.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Yes.
Except
This probably won't be released
this will
before
be
spring
after
break.
spring break.
Yes.
I hope you had an amazing spring break.
Yes.
There we go. We're keeping that in.
Hope you had a great spring break. Bye, guys.
Bye.